Hi, I'm Teresa from littleturtleknits.com, and today I'm going to show you how to do the circular tubular cast-on. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I've really enjoyed figuring out how to do this cast-on. It's been racking around my brain forever, so I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you understand it, and if you don't, feel free to drop me an email, teresa@littleturtleknits.com. Go knit something. Okay, so step one is getting your needle and your yarn ready, and you're going to need a circular needle, and I'm using a 16-inch because that's what I had handy. You're obviously going to use whatever size circular needle you need for your particular project, and you need some yarn. And you're going to put a slip knot in the end of the yarn with a long tail that's roughly about the same as you would use if you were doing a regular long tail cast on. And the back yarn here that's going to go over your index finger is going to be your working yarn attached to your ball. And the front yarn here that goes over your thumb is going to be your long tail. And you'll hold them both here with your fingers down there like that. Okay, let's begin. Step one of the circular tubular cast on is coming now. You'll go clockwise over the index finger yarn, come swing under both. You're going to catch a loop there, coming up counterclockwise under the thumb yarn, and then swing the index yarn back around. And that will make one purl stitch. To make a knit stitch, you'll go like this. Counterclockwise under the thumb yarn, clockwise over the index, and swing them both around. I'm sure you want to see that again. Here's step one for a purl stitch. Over, under, pick, and swing. Okay, here's the knit stitch. Under, over, pick, and swing. So let's show you that a couple more times. And you'll just keep continuing to do that until you've got as many stitches as you need. And once you've got all your stitches, we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so here we are for part two of the circular tubular cast on. And we've got all our stitches, you can see, cast it on. And I've stretched them around so they reach all the way around the needle. And you can see that all of the little, they look almost like little knots or little purl bumps, are all facing the inside all the way around. So that's to make sure that the cast-on isn't twisted, which because if it were twisted when you joined it, then it would make a Mobius and not a tube. And we want a tube. So you want to make sure they're all straight, and then once they're straight, you're going to go and you're going to knit that first stitch, which was your slip knot. Hold that tail so it doesn't slip up. So you'll knit the first stitch, and then the next one is one of the purl ones we just did. So bring the yarn forward, slip, bring the yarn back, and knit. And same thing, bring it forward, slip, bring it back, knit, and you'll do that all the way across till you get back to the beginning of your round. And now we've worked that first row round, rather, and you come all the way back to the beginning of the round. And at this point, you want to double check again that your cast on is not twisted around the needle. You can see all of those little bumps are all facing the inside. And so on this round, what you're going to do, you'll flip the first stitch with the yarn in the back, bring it forward, purl, bring it back, flip the next, bring it forward, purl, bring it back. And now you'll do that going all the way around. And be sure when you flip the stitch that you are flipping it as if you were going to purl it, because if you flip this to knit, then you would actually be twisting the stitch, and you don't want to do that. You just want to bring it from one needle to the other. Okay, so work that all the way around. Okay, so now we've finished row two, and you can see we've got a nice little tubular edge. And this is 1 by 1, so it's a knit and purl and knit and purl. So if your project is a 1 by 1, you can go from here on and just work according to your pattern. and all will be well with the world. If you are going for a 2x2 ribbing, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to twist some of these stitches so you get the knits next to each other and the purls next to each other. And to do that, what you'll do is you'll knit the first stitch, and then instead of knitting the second stitch there, which is supposed to be a purl, you're actually going to go in and knit that third stitch, which is a knit stitch, and you'll leave it there on the needle, bring the yarn forward, and then you'll purl that purl stitch. And then you'll pull both of those stitches off together. Okay, so you've got a knit, and a purl. And now your next presenting stitch is a purl. So you'll purl that, and now you've got knit, knit, purl, purl. So you'll do that again. Knit one stitch, then knit the second stitch on the needle, go back, bring the yarn forward, purl that first stitch on the needle, pull them both off, and purl the next stitch. And you'll continue to do that. Knit the second stitch. Nope, can't get in there. Doesn't want to look. There we go. Second stitch. Purl the first. Pull them both off and purl the next. And you'll do that all the way around again, and you'll see that's giving you your nice 2x2 tubular edge.